Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We start our meeting today with Surah Al-Fatiha. Good morning, everyone. I would like to thank to all of you for making yourself available for this meeting today. So we are here today in our third meeting to discuss about ways to help the company survive the economic downturn. But before I proceed, Ms. Liyana, can you pass the previous meeting to the other company?
Okay, sure. Here the previous meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to everyone to go over the meetings of our previous meeting. Here are the last meeting. Let's go over it quickly. Okay, 5 people attended the meeting and there was no absent. The first agenda, which is the confirmation of minutes, that is correct. So, in our previous meeting, everyone agreed for the suggestions about ways to help our company survive the economic downturn. So here are the ways that we discussed, which is reduce electricity, of Wi-Fi and usage of air conditioner, reduce employee benefits, and reduce of new employees intake. Okay, let's look at item 3.12 in the minutes. It says here that it was agreed that we change our product delivery service into daily.co signal berhad.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Sorry for interrupting, Madam Chairperson. May I say something here?
Okay.
I think there is one slight mistake on item 2.1. The name of our supply environment is Mid Booster, not Mid Master.
Thank you, Ms. Nabilah, for highlighting the error. Please take note, everyone. Is there anything else to be amended?
No.
No, I can't find any either.
Okay, if that is the case, will someone move the minutes of the last meeting be accepted?
I propose the minutes be accepted.
I second the motion.
I second the motion.
Okay. I have confirmed the last meeting. Let's move on to item number 2 on the agenda, which is matter arising. The issue of ways to help the company survive the economic downturn. Miss Liyana, can you brief us on that?
Definitely, Ms. Chairperson. Well, as we know, our company have been cooperated with several local retailers and wholesalers all over Malaysia, where they sell our products directly to the end user in small quantities or sell the products to businesses or other outlets who are not the end user in large quantities. However, we noticed that some of our retailers don't want to sell our products anymore due to lack of buyers and the high price of the products. Therefore, I suggest we need to reduce the product produced and focus on the flavored milk that are highly marketed, such as chocolate flavor, strawberry flavor, or kurma or dates flavor. Another issue that has been raised lately is about our promoting products is not attractive anymore to the buyers. This is because our promoting is outdated and to the latest trends. So I propose we need to make a new trend and creative video advertisement of our products and promote it to social media. And I have done a little survey about this matter based on the other companies and the latest trend on it.
Yes, I agree with you, Mrs. Liyana. Reduce flavor on milk product. This is a brilliant idea. But I suggest we need to renew the packaging design that can attract more consumer to buy our milk.
Excuse me for interrupting. I agree with your suggestion, Mrs. Liyana. We need to reduce some flavor that less demand from our customer, so it can help stabilize our company finance. Meanwhile, Mrs. Aminah, I'm afraid I can't accept the idea. Because I think if we renew our packaging, we will be facing highly cost to do that. Very high cost.
And I'm sorry for interrupt. I'm also agree with the suggestions from Mrs. Liyana that we have to reduce some flavor and make a creative video in advertisement that will attract more consumer to buy our products. Moreover, promoting in social media does not require high cost. Besides that, the suggestion from Mrs. Aminah quite brilliant too, but maybe we can hold on that idea because of the economic downturn right now.
I agree with your objection and with your suggestion too. I also agree with your explanation, Mrs. Ain, about promoting our product using media social, such as Instagram, Facebook. Since Instagram and Facebook can set up a page for business like us, and this can reduce cost to promote our product since we are in economic downturn.
Since there are no more objection, it is agreed that we reduce the flavor so that we can help the company from downturn, and we will table the matter of that by the next meeting.
Okay, so it is conclusive that the matter of reduce the flavor of milk that are not highly demand in order to help our the company from downturn will be tabled by the next meeting, right, Mr. Chairperson?
Yes, right, Miss Liana. Okay then everyone, if there is nothing else, let's move on the next item on the agenda. In fact, in the last meeting, we also discussed three related agenda on how to help a company that is about to collapse, which is reduce electricity, reduce employee benefit, and also reduce hiring new worker. So now I want to know what's the result we have gained from this method after a few months. Okay, the first agenda in this meeting today is about reducing the electricity. As we know it, our company is currently facing financial collapse due to our country's economy. Here I want to ask all of you today, do you all agree that this company is reducing electricity usage? So can somebody tell me about the detail? I want to know it, what the result of the issue.
Excuse me.
Okay.
This issue was responsible by me, so I will present the result. As we know, before this we already discussed about the limitation of using our facilities. But as we have many facilities in our company, then we decided to reduce electricity usage. Firstly, we minimize the usage of Wi-Fi. We shouldn't put it in every department, but only in a few departments. So, from the date of meeting, we already started this campaign about 2 months. And the department that already involved are production and financial departments, because they didn't use Wi-Fi in their daily routine. So during this implementation, we didn't receive any negative comment from our employees. And as we know, secondly, we can see from that report, we minimize to use air conditioner in our office at 8 a.m. until 11 a.m. Therefore, we give a notice to every department, and notice to every department to open all the windows and at early morning, and tell the reason too. But I think this campaign didn't get positive feedback from our employees because they couldn't focus during their working hours. After all, in this meeting, I want new ideas for the next step to keep a good environment for all employees, and at the same time we can save finance company.
I'm sorry for interrupting. Mrs. Nabilah, could you explain more about what you mean by minimum usage air conditioner? Did you shut down the air conditioner at that time, or you just setting the air conditioner unit warmer than usual?
Okay, sorry, Mrs. Aminah. I'm probably not making myself clear. For your information, we didn't control our conditioner temperature, but we have shut down all air conditioner in every department from 8 a.m. until 11 a.m. As a result, this campaign helped us to resolve this issue of financial problem, but we get negative feedback from every employee. They said they couldn't focus during working hours. So because of that, our employee performance is lacking.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Our employee performance is lacking because our air conditioner we shut down. But I think there is another option to reduce cost of air conditioner to make our employee more comfortable in order to do their job. Is set our thermostat at a comfortable temperature that won't make your unit work too hard. Meaning here, it will still make employee feel like they are sitting pretty. As for example, or clearly, if it's 30 Celsius outside and so aim for 20 or 23 degrees Celsius inside. We don't need to setting it too cool in summertime. It is because setting air conditioner unit 1 degree warmer than normally we can cut costs by up to 10%. So I think this way can reduce our financial cost, but at the same time we can fulfill our employee necessity.
Well, Mrs. Aminah, that's a great idea, but I had like to add other suggestion to handle this situation or problem. My suggestion, why don't we reduce or minimize the usage of air conditioner in every department? There is the number of air conditioner. As we know, each department in our company has 4 air conditioner. Thus, to handle this problem, we can reduce the usage by decreasing the number from 4 air conditioner to just 2 air conditioner. Therefore, we do not need the specific time in using air conditioner because we want to give the comfort environment for our employees, while also can reduce the electricity cost. How do you think?
I agree with your suggestion, and I think I propose to combine Mrs. Ain's idea and my idea as a new way for reducing our financial cost. Reduce air conditioner usage of air conditioner. It is because when we only use 2 from 4 air conditioner in every department, we can cut our electricity bill. And if we want to fulfill employee necessity, we can set the thermostat at a comfortable temperature. Like I said before, we are in summertime and our company does not have a fan. So the only thing we can do is to set the temperature not too cool, like 24 or 23 Celsius. So
That's exactly the way I feel, Miss Aminah. I am strongly I strongly agree with the suggestion of setting our thermostat at a comfortable temperature and reducing the number of air conditioner in every department. As a well-known company, we need to provide the best and comfort working environment and also good facilities to our employees in order to reduce the electricity cost.
Yes, that sounds like a very good idea, Mrs. Aminah and Mrs. Ain, and you to Mrs. Nana. From this idea, we can keep fulfill our employee comfortable at work. So, what your opinions, Madam Chairperson?
I agree entirely with all of you. I, as the chairperson in this company, accepted the suggestion that you all give to make sure our workers feel so comfortable, even though they need to sacrifice something, right? So, if all of you clear about this, let's move on to the next agenda, which is reduced benefit. Okay, I'm afraid I'm not quite clear on that procedure. Can you clear it? Anyone?
Yeah. Sure, Madam Chairperson. And allow me to tell about it because I was the person that responsible about this thing. Before I go further, I want to remind back the second method that I had run to handle the economic downturn is reducing employees' benefit. As we know, our company was provided some benefit for employees in every year. Here I will state the benefits that our company provide to employees, a bonus for every year, reward for the best employees, and also medical insurance. Before this, the employees will be given bonus for 1 month, but in order to maintain the economic stability of the company due to economic problems, the bonus amount was reduced from 1 month to just half. The second benefit is reward for the best employees. As usual, the company will give the employees go traveling based on their specific requirement, such as come to work early, good achievement, and others. So we had cut this benefit and changing it by give 3 days holiday for them. For now, I never heard any complaints from our employees. Last but not least, about the medical insurance that was provided, whereas 200 ringgit per receipt before this, but we had decreased it from 200 ringgit to just 50 ringgit per receipt. Luckily, we also does not receive any negative comment about this thing because we still give them benefit, but just in small amount.
You got the point there, Miss Ain. That is very nice. Other committee, do you have any suggestion or disagree with that point that Miss Ain gave just now? We can discuss more about it, can
I think for me, I didn't see any objection for that, Madam Chairperson.
That's how I see it too, Ms. Nabilah. With reducing the benefits of employees, we can see positive improvement in our company while facing economy downturn. I also haven't heard any negative comments and complaints from other employees regarding to this matter because they understand our current economic situation, right?
For me, I have no objection here, since this way is good and our employees are all good. So, can we go to the next agenda today?
Seeing there is no more objection, we all agree to continue with the ways. Okay, let's look at the next agenda.
Sure. In our previous meeting, we all agreed to our suggestion before to reduce our employee intake in order to reduce our budget that has been set for our employee intake. So I am the person who is responsible to carry out this way. We agree to stop new employee intake every month as usual. Firstly, I gave a notice to Human Resources Department authorities about this thing because the thing we discussed related to their duty, and then they managed to do a meeting for discussing and now to know more to more further to know further more to know further explanation. As a result, they agreed to stop taking new employee recruitment where it will reduce our financial costs and it would. Instead of, we have a little bit problem arise when we carry out this thing. The problem is less productivity of employee because of their quantity and job responsible not balancing. It happened among employee in our company in every department. I hope any of you have any suggestion or idea to overcome this way.
Quite frankly, I don't think we will survive adopting that approach. But if we still proceed this way, I suggest we need to specify the number of worker to every position that is only needed, and assign it to only a few required employees who meets the requirement and qualification. So if there any vacant position, we can recruit new employees for the position, and they can focus on their specific job scope.
Yes, I think you are right, Mrs. Liyana. When we want to hire a new worker, we need to specify the number of workers that we want to recruit. Thus, we need to set relevant criteria and requirement of our ideal employees for that position. So, because of that, we can attract the right fit candidates for the job position or job role.
Thank you for your idea as explanation. I agree with Mrs. Liyana and Mrs. Nabilah. We can make improvement through this way by specifying the number of workers to every position, and also we have to set relevant criteria and requirement to reduce the number of recruiting employee that can help us to reduce our cost or budget on their salary and other related. Other than that, we can tighten the requirement and specify the number of employee. I think if we want to hire employee but in a small amount of hiring, we should change the amount of salary that we offer in our job advertisement and also the other benefit on it, so that they can consider to take part as our employee or not. So any other idea from the others?
I'm also agree with ideas from Mrs. Liyana and Mrs. Aminah to reduce the number of employees and also the salary for the job that we offer. What I can say from this way, it helps us reducing the financial cost and indirectly will put us out from the economic problem.
I agree with that way to limit hiring, and your explanation are very clearly. So we move to another thing. From all the report that you presented just now, did you think we should have to plan for the next action?
Sure. For the next plan of action, I think we need to reduce our stationery, such as usage of paper and photostat machine too, because as we know, our employee use so many paper in a day to send a report, to make a report, and for this way, I think we should reduce the usage of paper or cut it with
Expensive?
yes, a paper at the market is very expensive. So anyone can talk about photostat machine.
Yes, it is absolutely right, Mrs. Aminah. about the price of paper quite expensive right now.
Yes.
Meanwhile, from the research of photostat machine, maybe we can decreasing the number of photostat. Since our office has 3, maybe we can just only use 2 or 1 only. In addition also, we can send any report by just use email or Office 365.
I agree with Mrs. Aminah and Mrs. Ain. Solution. I feel that 3 weeks before we can implement this way too, and we will get the best result from this ways.
I completely agree with all of you. I hope with the new suggestion, which is reducing the use of paper and photostat machine, and use email instead or Office 365 will help a lot to reduce our financial costs while facing the economic downturn.
Alright, since there is no more matter, let us bring this meeting to a close for today. Let us recap the meeting outcomes. Before that, we agree that we need to reduce electricity or Wi-Fi, usage of conditioner that have been explained by Ms. Nabilah, reduce benefit employee that have been presented by Ms. Ain, and the last one is reduce hiring new worker reported by Ms. Aminah. So all of you to take note every suggestion that presented. Okay, we will meet again in the next meeting on the other day. You have firstly a month to prepare for your report. See you in the next meeting and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.